Hi, Inside Algebra. Welcome to 8.4 Notes. The first word we're going to look at here is distributive property. Distributive property is used to multiply a monomial and a polynomial inside a set of parentheses. We've seen this before. It's where we visit each one. So let's jump into a couple examples. So here I have the 2 outside the parentheses of 3x plus 4. So I'm going to distribute the 2 times the 3x and the 2 times the 4. So 2 times 3x, if we need to see it, it's going to kind of look like this. And I'll go through a shortcut eventually, and then 2 times the 4. Well, 2 times the 3x is going to be 6x, and then that 2 times that 4, because it's an addition between them, 2 times the 4 is an 8, and you're done. Okay, so that one's pretty simple. Look at example 2. Again, another pretty easy one. Distribute to each one of those. So that's negative 4 times 2x, and then negative 4 times 7. Negative 4 times 2x is negative 8x plus negative 4 times 7 is negative 28. So you can keep it in parentheses, or some people will even write it like this. Either way is okay. So I'm okay with this, I'm okay with this. Alright, both are acceptable. Alright, now a lot of people will ask, what's the reason those two don't go together? Well, they're not like terms. A negative 8x and a negative 28 are not like terms. This has an x, this doesn't, so they cannot be added or subtracted. Same as over here, 6x plus 8, those cannot be added. Go to another example here. 3x times 4x plus 2. So again, we're going to take those two first. 3x times 4x, and then 3x times the 2. 3x times 2. Well, 3x times the 4x. Well, 3 times 4 is 12, and then x times x is going to be x squared. Plus, in 3x times 2, well, that's 6x. So now you're done. So we're going to start working in some of these exponents into some of these problems. Look at example 4. 3x here times each one of these. So you'll see and notice 3x times 2x squared. You'll also see 3x times negative 7x. And then you'll also see 3x times negative 4. Well, 3x times 2x squared is going to be 6x to the third power. And then over here, 3x times negative 7x, don't forget that negative, is negative 21x. And then 3x times negative 4, and we're going to see that is negative 12x. And again, some people will write it like this, minus 21x minus the 12x. Both are okay. Either one is okay. 2 more examples on this page. Negative 3x. So let's see, let's shortcut this one. So I'm just going to show you a shortcut. If I look at the two of these, negative 3x times 5x. Well, negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. X times x is x squared. So this is kind of shortening it down. You can still do it the other way, it's just fine. Negative 3x times 9. Well, negative 3 times 9 is negative 27. Then x all by itself. There's no more exponents to go with it. And you're done. I said it was going to be a little shortcut. Here we go. Shortcut this one too. X times 3x. Well, that's 3x squared. And then x times negative 2. Well, negative 2x. All right. 3 more examples for us to consider and when we look at. Okay, a little bit bigger, but again, we can still shortcut this. Multiply those two. Well, 5 times 3 is 15. X times x squared is x to the third. 5x times negative 2x, well, that's negative. 5 times 2, 10. X times x, x squared. And then 5x times 8 is a positive 40x. 5xy times 6x squared. Now I know there's two variables, and that's okay. We can multiply all these. So 5 times 6 is 30. X times x squared, x to the third, and then that y just jumps right in there. And then 5xy times 8, well, we can do plus a negative if we want, and that's fine, or you can just do it minus. Either way is okay. So 5 times negative 8 is negative 40, and then the xy just goes next to it. Again, some people might write it like this. Okay. Either way is okay. Okay. And one last problem. So let's shortcut this one. 3 times 7, there's 21. X times x, x squared. No more y's, so that jumps right in. We can do minus, because 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Xy times the y, well, the x stays the same, but y goes squared, because it's y times y. And so that one's done. Now jump over here to the 6. So 3 times 6 is a positive 18. And no more variables, so it just stays xy. Alright guys, so those are your notes. Follow them along, and we'll jump to the homework, and you'll see that. If you have questions, you can always ask. Have a great day, guys.